Maybe they don't quite know what a clean trick looks like. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. This is one of the numbered episodes, which means this video was submitted by one of you, the viewers, the people. Earlier in this week, we had some great videos, and on Monday, look at this, another user-submitted Ninja Review on Hollywood 16. But before we get to that, today we are reviewing Passion Volume 2 by Sammy Baked. Rewind and play. It's kind of a long video. We'll probably skip around, especially the boring parts. Let's skip the intro here. First trick, small board slide. We get a nose manual across. Now, just a quick reminder, we don't, yucky. We don't rate these videos as if these people are pro skaters. We try to point out obvious and basic mistakes that these guys can solve so that they can make a more entertaining video. So far, we're probably still in the intro here. We get a tray, not a tray flip, a pressure flip in the line with a tic-tac. Some of the things we try to avoid is not too much roll-up, not too much roll-away, not too much tic-tacs, not too much falling, not too much B-roll. All of the things we've talked about for the past 300 episodes. Maybe one day these guys will learn something. We also talk a lot about rewatchability, and so far I can't imagine ever having to sit through the first minute of this video ever again. Another board slide right here, overexposed, foot on the ground, and a tic-tac, rocket flip 5-0, random zooming for no reason. Board slide pops out, nicely done there. Kind of a tail slide, doesn't really, kind of go straight on for the tail slide. Crook shove, nicely done right there. Gaps out to the Smith, way overexposed. I already saw this random word flashing around. It doesn't take me that long to read a single word. Gaps across, I can't really tell what happened. Was that supposed to be a manual? Was it supposed to be, and was it? Looks like the wheels probably touched. Filmer has no idea how to keep up. Very shaky. Roll on grind. I don't know if this is the flex you thought it was. Is there an earthquake happening? A bunch of small, pointless ollies, no control, can't handle rolling off a curb. Tic-tac on a flat bar. Backtail to fakie, not bad at all. Rolling down the hill. Rolling down switch. 180 to the switch nose mail. That was pretty good right there. Filmer again seems to be having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Very shaky. I'm not sure if there's an easy way you guys can fix that. When you get a shaky filmer, it's not something that's as easily corrected as telling the skaters to skate more cleanly. We get a nose manual 180 on the grate. Fakie manual here, pops into the switch manual, not bad at all. Same trick into the fakie manual twice. Pretty good, filming up the face. We've seen that a lot in skate videos. Nose blunt popping all the way over. That can be a dangerous trick, so we know the skill is here. Roll on slide, back tail shove with the tic-tac. It doesn't seem that these guys care about the tic-tacs. And I'm not saying that everyone should, but I think there is a certain aesthetic to skating. And if you're doing tic-tacs for every trick, I don't think it shows control. I think it shows lack of control. We got a big tic-tac earlier on the nose slide, 270 shove. It's because the 270 shove didn't shove enough. That switch frontside flip didn't 180 enough. You know, the reason you tic-tac oftentimes is because you don't have control. Weird zoom out all the way out. Why are you this far away? How is this guy that bad at a fakie 180? Why can he barely push? And, oh, maybe it wasn't fakie 180. Maybe it was nollie. Either way, it was sloppy. All right, so this guy's regular stance. So these guys are just going to be messing around. I guess it's okay to have a mess around video, but I think you would be more proud of your video in 5 years or in 10 years if you took a little bit of pride in what you're doing. Because let's say you guys get older, you get jobs, you're in your 30s, you guys all have kids, you go back and watch these videos, all you're going to be able to say is, man, I sure sucked back then. You won't even be able to have the privilege of saying, I used to skate good, because there's evidence of you sucking. So why not spend the extra time now while you can to clean up your flat ground kick flips and your nose grinds. There was nothing actually wrong with that at all. Your 1-inch nose slide to bobble and move your feet all around the skateboard. Because when you go back in many years and watch this, you're going to wish you would have taken the bare minimum amount of times to try to maybe land your feet on the bolts of the skateboard. If skateboarding to you is like winning the lottery, every trick is just an ollie and a wish, then I promise you, you're not getting the amount of fun that you possibly could get out of skateboarding. I say all the time, I say, hey, that trick was sloppy, and then I get a comment that says, well, at least they're having fun. My response is always the same. Skating clean would be more fun. Ask me how I know. All right, front nose right here, going extra slow, not too bad. Skating up tractor, nice Smith grind there. Another tic-tac, more lack of control. Nice backside flip over the gap here. Back Smith. Filming has gotten a little bit better. A lot of overexposed footage, beaming at the camera. Wow, can't believe that worked. I would never in my life call that a crook nollie heel, but definitely a crook and then whoosh the board out and have it bounce off the ground. Not really something I would celebrate, but you know what? They're not pro skaters. They're just hanging out with their friends. So far, a lot of small mistakes, but also I'm kind of nitpicking this. Was that a switch ollie or just a really uncontrolled ollie? This guy's dancing around, I guess. Let's fast forward. If there was ever a time to fast forward, it would be right there. I assure you, everyone who watches this video for the first time will also fast forward through everything I just did, because it didn't look like anything good was going to come from that. Filmer kind of, again, had no idea what was going on. Feeble grind 180. Filmer dropped the camera down before the trick was even finished. Probably a heel on the ground. Let's just check it. Let's just check and see if my instincts are still correct. Sometimes I'm wrong. Maybe a switch front nose. Maybe he's just bad. You know what? Maybe my instincts are off sometimes. The heel actually did not touch the ground. But I, again, think that these skaters are capable of cleaning up these tricks. Maybe they don't quite know what a clean trick looks like. If you're tic-tacking mid 50-50, it means you didn't quite have control over the 50-50. Nice board slide there. We get front shove. I'm not sure if every trick was switch or if it was just really sloppy. Let's just hope that it was switch. Now we got this guy, Sons of Anarchy star, Jax, with the back tail kickflip. A lot of roll away. Okay, still waiting. A lot of roll up for your first flat ground trick, fakie tray. Push twice, fakie, no, switch front tail. Nicely done. Slowing down a little bit. Heel flip, Filmer got confused. Filming of the face, nollie heel flip to front tail, comes out regular. Nice trick, my friend. Coming up next. Get the fakie board slide 270. You could have board slid more of the rail. You could have gone faster. There's a lot of things that could be done. Clearly, the skater doesn't have that much trouble with these tricks, so why not just, once you land it the first try, you know what I mean? Once you land it once, why not try to go for that one a little bit longer slide, a little bit faster? Just things to generally improve the aesthetics of your skateboarding. Back Smith, nicely done. Filmer keeps kind of giving up on everything, filming the sky randomly. I guess he just knew the line was over, but sometimes you want to keep it going. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. I like the idea of keeping the line going, because what if you get a couple of really clean flat ground tricks, even if you're trying something you're not that consistent at. But a lot of the times when the filmers do pan to the sky, they're doing that for a transition so that they can sky pan back down for another trick. Kickflip front board right here, landing clean. Little bit of the fake steez, but you know what? It looks good. Backside flip across, switch 180. Oh, switch big spin, that was great. So right there, I imagine maybe he did a couple of switch 180s, or maybe he just had a good backside flip there. Front blunt did not. What happened right there? Something was very odd about that front blunt. Oh, it kind of flipped over to the other side. Could have went for the front blunt a little bit longer. Clearly, you have the skills to do that. I think this is not laziness. I think this is simply showing up, wanting to get the trick done, and maybe you have a lot of things to do on that day. Maybe you have a job or kids, or maybe you want to get a lot of tricks done on that day. But I would say trying to get some of these tricks just to be a little bit better. Challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone. You would come out with a more enjoyable part. But I will tell you, this is clearly the best part of the video so far. Right here, we're slowing down quite a bit. Couple of pushes, setting up for the fakey nose slide 270. Saw that coming from a mile away. Nice cab right here. I was wondering why some of the filming looks so odd, and if we look at the filmer, this has no purpose. This doesn't make the spot look bigger. It doesn't make the trick look better. It's just something he saw in another video. Why would you get this far away, film up right here? You're not making the spot look bigger. I mean, it's really an odd way to film, and I feel like filming should have a purpose. The spot you stand at, the way that you're filming, should try to solve a problem or make the skater look good. Not just doing it for the sake of doing it right here. There's something high up this guy went to go stand on. Why? I can't see how high the curb is. I can't really see how controlled the balance is because I can't see how close the tail is to the ground, and I can't see if this ledge is higher or lower than the one he went up. I mean, I get it, you want to film the skater's front, but this would be a situation where you'd zoom way in and film mostly lower body. I think there was just something high up to stand on. He just said, why not? Even here, for example, why are you following? Why are you filming above the height of the ledge? It just seems like there's no point to this. Again, right here, you have what, 6 or 7 stair? Why are you standing way above the set of stairs? You're at this guy's waist level. You could get lower, you could make this set look massive, but instead you make it look tiny. The skater's working hard trying to land the trick. The filmers should be working just as hard trying to make the trick look good. That looks like that's the whole video. I think there's a lot of things that could have been improved here. My biggest critique is that some of these tricks technically weren't a violation, but they could have been done much better with not much effort. I think skaters should get in the habit of, let's say you land your trick in 10 or 20 tries, why not send it 10 or 20 more tries if you landed with a big tic tac, or if you only slid for 2 inches? Clearly you know you can land the trick. That will build momentum, that will build confidence, and you can carry that. A lot of skating is mental. I could give you guys 1,000 stories of me trying a trick 100 times, I can't land it, and then I do land it, and guess what happens on the 101st try, and the 102nd try, and the 103rd try? I land it again and again and again, and then it gets cleaner, and maybe I try faster, a little bit longer. Filmer should spend a little bit more time looking at the spot, figuring out how the skater can look best. You can look at good videos as a filmer to get motivated. I remember I used to watch skate videos with my old filmer, Gonzo. You guys might remember him from my old video parts, Neat and What Time When. And we would watch skate videos together and kind of comment on which angles made which tricks look the best. And we would talk about where he should stand. Generally, you want to either film the bottom of the board or film the skater's front. There's a few exceptions for that. These are things that as a filmer, you can take notes on. Overall, the video was watchable. A couple of parts made me want to skip it. I think that it could have used a little bit more intensity and polish, but not a terrible video. I would give this a 7 out of 10. Again, we're not rating this as if these guys are pro skaters. I feel like with this footage and with this amount of skill for the skaters, they could easily put out a 10 out of 10 video. Just a little bit of polish is what's needed. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. Let me know your thoughts in a comment below. Also, if you have a video of you skating that you would like me to review, the process to submit it is very easy. Find me on Instagram, send me a DM. In this DM, write the exact words, "This is for Ninja Review," space, and then give me your YouTube link. Make sure the video is HD. Make sure it's 16:9. We are not using cameras from 1993 anymore. And try to put some effort into your video. Make sure it's at least 2 minutes long. I check those DMs on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I love reviewing footage from you guys. So keep sending videos. And in a couple of days, we have this video, which was also a viewer submitted video. So subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video, because I upload a video every single day here on the Ninja Lifestyle YouTube channel. See you guys tomorrow. Kuna Matata. In the arms